I don't even know what to say or where to start.
I didn't realize.
But here's the thing that I need to say. This is less than our last haul. Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
Board games.
And
more board games.
And
more board games.
And
more board games.
It never ends. Can't you see? It never ends. But I'm fine with it. This is fine. Everything's fine. And we're here today with another board game haul. Our last board game haul was after Gen Con, which I think was like 2 months ago.
Mm.
And in that haul, we brought in a little over 90 games. And in this haul, in just 2 months, we have just a little under 90 games. So it's not our biggest haul ever. It's close, but it's not quite there.
We just bought a lot too. Like
we actually bought a lot this time, yeah.
We just bought a lot like a handful of days ago.
Yeah. So it is what it is. So because we have so many games.
Quick hitters, let's go.
Yeah, because we have so many games to get through, we are just gonna go pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow, pow.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, Jeff, who wants to start?
Me. First up, we have Mythic Mischief Volume 2, which we do have a video up on the channel. You can go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Great game, super fun. This one was gifted to us by Ivy Studios, so thank you to them for that.
Yes, we will let you know which ones were gifted and which ones were purchased, okay? So I see right here in front of us a game that just showed up today. Actually, it's still in shrink. This was sent to us from Matago, and this is called Orion Duel, which is a 2-player only game. This is one of their new games that I believe released at Essen. So don't know anything about it other than that it's a 2-player.
Looks cool.
Space game. You love to see it.
Abstract-y? Looks cool.
I think so, yeah.
Next up from Board and Dice, we have Barcelona.
Barcelona.
We probably will have this up on the channel at some point.
Yeah.
I'm not sure in what kind of format. I've heard really good things about it. I'm really excited to play it. It's just going to be one that's going to take a little bit of time to hit the table, I think.
Indeed. The next one that we have also in shrink because it just showed up, really, I think it showed up like a couple weeks ago.
You were gone, yeah.
I was gone. This is Fast Lost, which was a game that was on my Braille games list, and one of our Patreon members actually had a copy and sent it to us. So found a copy, yeah. Sent it to us, and we really, really appreciate that. They also sent us another game that is probably underneath that pile of games.
I see it. Yeah.
So that will come up later, but shout out to them. And for anybody that doesn't know, we do have a Patreon. And we also have a Discord that has a Grail Games channel, and that's how I found this. It's a Freeman Freeze.
All right, next up we have Challengers Beach Cup. This was sent to us from Plan B Games. This is the new edition, or the newest addition to Challengers, which we have played. It's kind of a...
like a tug-of-war.
Tug-of-war, capture the flag type game. I'm actually really excited to try it. I'm assuming it just adds new characters, new theme, that sort of thing.
Who knows? You can play the original on BGA, though, if you're interested. From Renegade Games, we have Good Omens. We also have Acquire, and we also have Robo Rally. So they were kind enough to send us these games. We clearly haven't played these two. They're still in shrink. Haven't played this one yet either. Honestly, I don't know anything about anything.
This is a new edition of Acquire.
New edition of an old game.
As is Robo Rally, I believe. And
this is based on a Neil Gaiman book that was turned into a TV show.
I'm really excited to play Robo Rally. I don't know anything about Good Omens, but I'm really excited to play Robo Rally. And
it makes me want to watch the show and then... because I like the actors. Anyways, yeah, so we don't know, but we'll be playing them soon, and you'll be seeing them at some point in snapshots. That was a 3 for Jeff. Look at all the space we have.
Next up, we have from Lucky Duck Games, Senjutsu Battle for Japan, which I'm very excited to try. This one just showed up. It was sent to us from Lucky Duck. I mean, I'm super pumped. I might be the most pumped for this one. Actually, there's a lot I'm pumped for, but this is one of them.
Okay, one that I'm super excited for, if we're talking about that, is the Presents prototype. This was sent to us from Purple Lantern Games. From anybody that remembers, we did Kickstarters that we're most anticipating. This was on my list. It is perfect for spooky season, which at this point has passed, but does it ever really pass? No, it doesn't. So it's like a horror-themed board game, and I am very excited to play it, and I think you could play it at 1 player, so... Nope, you can't. You can play it 2 to 5. So never mind. I'm going to have to wait till you get home. Okay.
Next up, we have one I've wanted to add to the collection for a very long time, and this is Rurik, Dawn of Kiev.
Another Grail game.
This is actually the Kickstarter edition, which is really cool, and is still in shrink, which is nuts. So this was located by a viewer in the town, I think maybe the publisher's from. Rurik, Dawn of Kiev is one that was recommended to me for a very long time, pretty much since we started the channel. I could not find a copy. It was found. I said, buy it, and I will send you my Mario coins, which I did. And now we have Rurik, and I'm very excited to play it. I want to try and play this soon. Probably when I get back I might bring the rulebook to Kentucky.
So today, along with Orion, we also got Secret Santa and Western Legends Showdown from Matago. Whoops. And this is like a wallet game, which I think that we have all already established I love. It's a 2-player only wallet version of Western Legends, which is a game you love.
Yes.
Actually. And then Secret Santa. I know nothing about this, but it's a Christmas-themed card game, so I'm literally here for it.
Next up, we have Blood Bowl Team Manager, the card game. So we purchased this from a friend. Most of these came from a friend that we purchased a bulk of games off of. And this is one I've heard a ton about. I've not played Blood Bowl. I've not played Blitz Bowl. We have Blitz Bowl. I have not played it. But I've heard a lot about the Team Manager card game, and I'm really, really excited to give it a try.
Another one that we purchased from that same friend is Junk Drawer, which was another one on my most anticipated games for Gen Con, I think. It was on a most anticipated list. Very, very excited to play it. It's from 25th Century, and I think it's just kind of like an abstract polyomino tile placement game. What's not to love about that?
Next up was purchased by us, and I don't know anything about this. The only reason why I bought it is it's from TMG, which I don't know if there's a game of theirs I haven't enjoyed so far.
No, I don't think
and they're hard to find. So I grabbed it. It's a Stefan Feld game. It looks cool.
Forget about it.
And again, it's TMG, so I snatched it up.
Never heard a word
about it. Did I say the name of it? Aquasphere?
I think you did. I don't know. Okay. I am going to do a few games here. These are all from All Play, which they were all sent to us for review. So far, we have played and loved Psychic Pizza Delivers Go to Ghost Town, and I have played Chomp solo. Very cute. But we have a bunch now to try, and they're all different themes and nice, tiny little boxes, so I'm really excited because All Play makes
Sail is one I'd heard of before, I think.
Sail, Chomp are 2 of their newer ones, I think. Dandelions is a bit of an older one, and I don't know when Fiction is from, but excited. Sail, Dandelions, Fiction, Chomp, Psychic Pizza Delivers Go to the Ghost Town.
Next up, purchased by us, we have Nagaraja. Naharaja. Okay, well, I'm just going by the G, man. This is a Bruno Cathala game that I know nothing about. I think Jamie identified it and was like, we should add that one to the pile.
So our friend actually put it on the pile.
Oh. Because like, you would like this.
It's a 2-player only game. That's why.
30 minutes, too. That's pretty cool.
Oh, it looks like Indiana Jones on the back, doesn't it?
Oh, do you know what this is?
It's Karuba.
It's Karuba.
For adults. All right, next up, another one that we purchased from our friend is Nemo's War, which is like a highly revered solo-only game. Is it solo-only? 1 to 4 players. But
I think it's known as a really good solo
it's
game.
Known as a really good solo game. So we saw it and we're like, yeah, we just have to have this because our friend actually said it was one of their favorite solo game experiences ever, and so I'm here for it.
Correct.
Maybe if it's not too heavy, I could even do a solo mode of it.
Maybe. All right, next up we have Thunder Road Vendetta.
I know what you're thinking.
Maximum Chrome Edition, though. because we have the base version.
Yeah.
So we got the Chrome Edition game version because we absolutely love it, and we love the asymmetry that this adds. It's a game that our group loves, so we figured we'd go in on it, and we're probably just going to sell our base game.
Yeah.
But another one we purchased.
Yup. Next one we purchased was the Stranger Things Upside Down board game from Simon Games. I've heard really good things about it. It's Simon, which I'm sure means the production is good and the gameplay is good, but it's also Stranger Things, which I love. Stranger Things is one of those TV shows that I have watched on repeat. Like, I'll stop and then I'll go back and I'll start. So I think I've seen every season at least 4 times at this point. So I really like it.
Yep. All right, next up, another one that was kind of thrown into our purchase pile. That is Cosmoctopus from Lucky Duck Games. We have played this game. We played it before.
Played it at GaggleCon.
Yeah, we played it at GaggleCon. Jamie liked it more than I did.
It's cute.
I thought it was a little bit long for what it is,
but
it is very cute. I will give that to it.
Yeah. Next up, from our friend, we did buy Blitzkrieg, which is apparently an amazing. It's 2-player only. Yes. It's 1 to 2 players. You can play this solo.
I think it's the same as like the Caesar game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Obviously, we've heard really, really good things about this. I feel like it's talked about all the time as being a fantastic game. So we saw it and we're like, yup.
Anytime I'm around this publisher's games, probably going to buy it.
Yeah.
And that's GMT Games, which is one of my favorite publishers. And this is Banish the Snakes. This is a 2-player game. Nope.
1 to 6.
1 to 6.
We're just going to keep saying everything's a 2-player game until it actually is.
Let me rephrase. I've been told this is a very good 2-player game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cooperative game. Oh.
Yeah.
Simulates Ireland in the 5th century. That's cool.
Is it kind of
Convert
like
the people of Ireland before
Road
the
to
barbarians
Canterbury
complete over them.
type of theme?
I'm not sure, but it's GMT. I mean, look at this bad boy.
Yeah, we already love it.
Yeah.
Then another one from our friend that we got is, this is a solo game. I knew it. This is Halls of Hegra, which is a war-themed game. It's a WW2, World War II. I don't know why I said like WWE. This is based on World War II, and I am very excited to try this. I've not heard anything about it. We obviously just saw it, and immediately I looked at it. I was like, Jeff will want that game. And then our friend's like, well, it's a solo game. And I was like, well, then I'm going to want that game. So very excited. Don't know anything about it.
I'm not a solo gamer, but that's one I want to play.
God, I just really like the way that it looks.
Next up is a small addition. It is a small expansion to Blood Rage, the Gods of Asgard. I only have base Blood Rage, and Blood Rage is a game I very much enjoy. And I know that Jamie's brother really likes Blood Rage, so I hope we can maybe get it tabled and see what this expansion adds, because I don't actually know. Oh, it adds God's powers. That's cool.
Cool. All right, from our friend, we got Everything Ever, which is a game that I really want to try. It's a party game from Nathan Thornton, who also did Green Team Wins, which is a game that we also really enjoy. So I was like, yeah, I'll get that.
All right, next up we have Great Plains.
This is a 2-player only game.
This is a 2-player only game. It's right there on the front. I know nothing about this. I'm assuming Jamie grabbed it based off the artwork on the front.
I've heard really, really good things about this. It is on BGA too if you're interested in trying it, but I've heard that it's really good. Once again, from our friend, when we say like we bought a lot from our friend, I mean we bought
probably like 30.
A lot.
20?
We
20
filled
to
our
30?
car. We got Rhino Hero Giant Edition. So we already own Rhino Hero Super Battle. And we saw this, we're like, oh, well, we have Super Battle. But we didn't realize that this is Rhino Hero, but like life size.
The pieces are as big as the box.
How fun is that? Our gaming group loves Rhino Hero.
It's going to be a fun time. We'll probably have to play it outside in the summer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to say, it's too bad because our friend Tristan, who loves Rhino Hero, is coming over and he would really like this.
Yeah, you need a space to play that bad boy.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Riverside. This was sent to us for review. We've played Riverside a few times now. Very much enjoy it. It's a really fun roll and write game. looking forward to showing it off to our friends.
Mm-hmm. Next up, I'd like to talk to you about a little thing called Button Shy. All right. Now, some of these games were gifted to me from Button Shy. Some of them are gifted to me from my friend Michelle over at Second Star to the Left. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know which is which because she just gave me a stack, and I know she bought me some, and I know they gave me some.
Mm-hmm.
So first up, we have the Royal Limited, which, by the way, I did also back on Kickstarter, so I will have a second copy soon. I have Combopolis because I didn't have all the Opolyses, so I also got Agropolis and Combopolis. I have one called Astral Dreams. I know nothing about it. This is one of their new ones. It's called Champion Land Track and Field. It's a track and field game. Like, come on. Super Slopes, which is about skiing, of course. And then I have Tag Team, which I also know nothing about. So, those are my new Button Shies.
All right, next up we have, and I don't know why it has box lift, Merchants of Muziris. Muziris. We've played Merchants of Muziris. It's a really interesting, like, drafting / like mean set collection-y type game.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw it and had to have it because we loved our play
and
of it.
We have no control. I'm going to stick with the Michelle Second Star to the Left theme. I was just in Tennessee. When I left Tennessee, I stopped in New Jersey, and I stayed with Billy and Michelle from Second Star to the Left. Go check them out. And Michelle gave me 2 games while I was there. Beacon Patrol, which is from Pandasaurus Games, which I've heard really good things about. It's supposed to be like Land versus Sea. Very similar, if you can kind of see.
Yep.
And then Pumpkin Patch Bad Seeds, which was another one of my Grail games.
Nice.
I think she also got a copy for herself and played it and said that it wasn't that good. So it's fine. We'll see how it is. I wasn't expecting too much.
All right. Sticking back or going back to the friend with GMT games for sale. Skies Above Britain.
Mm-hmm.
This one will probably be on the to be played list for a while.
Solo game.
The next 2 games are GMT solo games.
Mm-hmm.
That I hope eventually I'm able to set some of these up and actually like sit and play them.
Like, realistically, we could set it up and just play it together. Like, do you know if it's a solo game? If that helps you get into it. Next up, from AEG and Flat Out Games, they sent us a lovely package with a few games in it. So Deep Dive, Point City, and Fit to Print. Now, we have played Fit to Print.
So good.
So good. We actually played like a real, like, giant, like, big group version.
It was like this
team
big
versus team
version, yeah.
Anyways, it was super fun, and we have played this not this copy, but we've played the original as well.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't played either of these 2, but we love Point Salad, and this is supposed to be like Deep Sea Adventures, which is a game that I love and I don't own. So now I own something like it. Yep. So thank you to AEG.
All right, next up we have another solo GMT game.
The Beast.
The American Presidency 2001 to 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this thing set up. It is massive.
Yeah, it would take multiple tables.
Everyone that's played it has said how much they loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to try it. I don't know. This might be one I play one time and maybe sell or pass off to someone that wants to try it out. But yeah, you're basically playing as the President of the United States.
Which is something that obviously we know a lot about, being Canadian and all.
Correct.
All right, next up from our friends over at the Op, they sent us Express Route and the Perfect Wave. I actually did a how to play video on the Perfect Wave that you could see on the channel if you are so interested. So we have played this one, but we haven't played this one yet, which is obviously about delivering stuff.
The future.
To the future.
No, delivering the future.
Oh, delivering the future.
Deliver the future.
Why not?
All right, next up from Devere Games, and this one was sent to us.
Yes.
This one was sent to us from Devere. We have Millie Fiore, Blind Business, Yokai Stretch, and The White Castle. We have already talked about The White Castle on our channel. You can go check that out in one of our snapshots. I've not played Millie Fiore. I've heard really good things about it. And we've not played Yokai Stretch or Blind Business yet either.
I'm just making the assumption They're all amazing. Why? Because DeVere does not miss.
Again, probably one of my current favorite publishers.
Same. Oh, I missed this little one from Matago. It's called How Would You Rank Them? I assume it's just like a little table game to have like when you're having dinner or something. Yeah. But so they sent us this, and it's a very cute little box. Maybe something that someone could take to work that doesn't work at home. We take all of our board games to work because we both work from home. I'm going to go again, though, just because that wasn't enough. Also have the Isle of Trains All Aboard from Drawn to Games, which was sent to us for review. So this one should be up on the channel at some point in like a snapshot video. I don't know anything about it.
I've played it.
You have played it?
Yeah, remember I said I played on BJ?
Oh, yeah, and you liked it.
Yeah, it is a card-driven pick up and deliver game where you're going to be playing out cards to upgrade your train.
Sure.
Collect resources and deliver them to different areas.
So we have to play it in person.
It's on BGA if you want to try it. I very much enjoyed it.
Cool.
All right, next up from another one from Renegade Games, we have Ex Libris. Yeah. We have played Ex Libris. Did we talk about it on the channel?
We have not talked about it yet. No.
This is the second edition of Ex Libris. Very much enjoyed it. I love that each book has its own title.
It's very fun. Well, here's another one, another two. I'll just do these two. From our friend that we bought. We have this one called...
Friend that we bought.
We bought a friend. Cairn, I don't know. It's a 2-player only game. And then we also bought Herbaceous Pocket Edition. Herbaceous is a game that I love. Jeff is not a huge fan of, but like it's cute and travel size, so I'm here for it.
I need to play it again.
And you can play it solo, so that's a good little travel game. And then this was another one that was just thrown upon the pile because they said this is a really good 2-player game that you should have. So we said, sure.
Indeed. Next up, we have from... Pandasaurus. We have Unrest.
And they did send this to us.
I don't know anything about this game, but it looks cool.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard
it looks very not like anything I would think Pandasaurus would.
It's a 2-player only game. Just FYI. I feel like it's giving me like lane battling vibes.
Yeah, like
vibes.
Battle Line. More from 25th Century, we have Splitto, Prehistory's Evolution, which is an expansion to Prehistories, and we have Space Explorers, I'm getting confused because I'm looking at the video. Space Explorers and the expansion Age of Ambition.
Yes.
We've played Prehistories. We have not played with the expansion yet. We've played Splitto, which is a very, very fun card game.
We didn't play our copy.
And I just want to say, I don't know much about these, but
you love the way they look.
Love the way they did the artwork.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like Fallout, like 1960s, like space art.
Yes,
like advertisements. Ugh,
totally.
Chef's kiss.
So thank you to 25th Century. I don't know if it was in another video, but they did also send us Raw, which we have played and we did love.
Yep.
Many of you guys know that I recently started a new job with Van Ryder Games, makers of Final Girl, my favorite game of all time. When I went there, obviously, they needed to load me up with some games of their games because I really only played Final Girl, so I need to play like all of the other games. So I'm just going to go through some of those. They're kind of mixed in with the pile, but I'll bring them up as they come up. But I did get some of their graphic novel adventure books. This one is Sherlock Holmes. There's a whole Sherlock Holmes series, but these are essentially choose your own adventure graphic novel. So it's like a graphic novel with a game. So I got that. Also part of the graphic novel adventures, their newest one, which is 2070. This one was their most recent Kickstarter of this variation. And then I also got Gourmet Popcorn Dice, which is a push your luck game. Isn't that cute? Yeah. So we haven't played this yet, but I feel like Jeff and I are going to like it because it's push your luck, and we love push your luck.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's still a bunch.
I don't know if I can lift these.
You could do it. I put all the heavy ones on your side.
Next up, we have from Awaken Realms, Tamashii Chronicle of Ascend. We do have a bunch of other stuff for this. They did send this to us because we did do a preview video of Tamashii way back in the day, and normally when that happens, a lot of the publishers will then send you a production copy. So that's why we have this. If you want to know a little bit more about Tamashii, you can go check out that video. But yeah, we got this and a bunch of the Kickstarter stuff that comes with it.
For sure. Our lovely, amazing friend, Tim, from the Discord, join the Discord.
What a gem.
Found us a copy of Nana, which is a Japanese game that you can't find here. Like, it's literally everything's in Japanese. This is an amazing, it's like Gamers Go Fish. It's one of our new favorite card games that we have, and it's so cute. You can get it here. It's called Trio. Okay, if you're looking in the US and other places in Canada, Trio. But it's not as cute as Nana.
Don't let Emily from Table Knots fool you.
No.
Trio is not as good as Nana.
It's just not.
It's not.
It's the same game, but it's not as good.
Don't let her fool you.
And you can play Trio on BGA.
You
just
can.
so you know.
All right, next up, I need you to take that one. Kinfire Chronicles Knights Fall plus Upgrade Pack. This is a similar situation to Tamashii, where we covered Kinfire Chronicles, and then Incredible Dream lovingly sent us the production copy. So if you want to know more about Kinfire Chronicles, you can go check out our video and see what it's all about.
Yeah. It feels like Christmas in here. More games from Van Ryder Games, which I brought home with me from my trip. We have Moments and Keepers. So haven't played these ones yet, but they're like photography based. They're beautiful.
Look at those.
I know. And they were actually designed by one of my coworkers. And he's amazing, so just saying.
Byron?
Byron, yes. And
Byron, if you're watching, Jamie and I are convinced you and I are going to be best friends.
Best friends forever. So convinced. Anyways, haven't played these. What I've heard is that they're kind of like a very relaxing, kind of like cozy feel game. So really, really excited to try these out.
I love the style of the boxes.
Same. Beauty. It's like artwork.
But again, remember,
I work for the company.
Jamie now works for Van Ryder.
Haven't played the games, but I have eyes. I can see they're beautiful. Then I got sent with some Hostage Negotiators. So for anybody that doesn't know, Final Girl, the system, is based off of Hostage Negotiator. The theme is very different, wherein it's a hostage situation.
Sure, yeah.
It's kind of in the title. So I got Crime Wave. This, I believe, is like the base one, and then Career, which turns it into a campaign mode. And then I got, I didn't bring it down, a bunch of scenario packs and characters and some miniatures and a bunch of stuff. So I did get lots of Hostage Negotiator, which I'm very excited to play, because if I love Final Girl as much as I do, then I already assume that I'll enjoy Hostage Negotiator.
Here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
I've been thinking recently that I would like to try Final Girl.
Oh my god, I would be so excited.
And maybe I start with these, though.
Sure, if you want to.
Because I want to, this looks cool, and I want to play.
Yeah, fair enough.
Next up, we do have from Linvander Games. It was sent to us from them, Snapships Tactics, which we have talked about on the channel.
In our most recent wrap-up, it was in our wrap-up.
So you can go check that out, but quickly, Snapships Tactics is a really cool skirmish game where you're actually building your ships with little blocks, and depending on the ship that you build, you'll get different weapons available to you, and you're basically just trying to kill each other.
Then from Ravensburger, we got Oogie Boogie. Woo! So coming soon is our Villainous Tournament. It did get bumped from October to November, but Oogie Boogie, Filled with Fright, is their newest expand alone, just one character, and he will be featured in our Villainous Tournament. So stay tuned.
I'm going to draft him, and Jamie's going to be so mad at me.
Jeff.
Next up from Gravity Games, we have Utopia. This was sent to us from Gravity Games. I don't know anything about this game. I'll be completely honest with you. It looks really cool.
It looks like David Bowie.
I like the, it does look like David Bowie.
I'm David Bowie.
It looks like this amalgamation of fantasy, sci-fi worlds. I am excited to try it.
So from our friends over at Plaid Hat Games, they sent us Red Rains, Ashes Reborn. So this is a solo or cooperative version of Ashes Reborn, which is normally a 1v1 like card dueling game that we really enjoy. So really excited to play this. I've heard very good things about it. And we love the world. We love the original game, so what's not to like about that? So thank you to Plaid Hat. So more from Van Ryder Games. I came home with, I do have one more of these upstairs, but these are more of the graphic novel adventures, but these ones are actually for children, so it's a way to get children into playing them. So we have Kittens and Dragons and Mr. Wingletter. So I took a couple of the children's ones because I thought they were super cute, and then I also...
Jamie showed me one, and I was actually, this is really neat.
It's really, really neat, so I need to try them. And then I also got Detective City of Angels, which is the base game for Detective. There are a bunch of like expansion, new versions. There's a new one coming out called Sinners and Saints. So this is the original. So I need to play this to learn how the actual game functions. Haven't played it yet, but this is a beast. It's like the Western Legends size box. Two more from our friend.
All right, first up we have Tuscany, which is the expansion to Viticulture, which we have never owned.
No, we've played it. We've never owned it.
I love Viticulture, and now that we have Tuscany, I feel like I would love to pull it out soon. Maybe when we do our board game day, I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Also, we have Lucky Numbers. I don't know where that one came from.
We got it from our friend.
Oh.
I grabbed it. I love this game.
Oh, yes. We've played Lucky Numbers, and we played it in New Jersey, actually at the Button Shy.
I taught it wrong.
The Button Shy headquarters.
Yes.
With Michelle from Second Star Left, and Jamie taught it to us wrong, to the point where she basically guaranteed her own victory. And only after the fact did she say, "Oh, actually, I think..."
technically didn't teach it wrong, but I set it up wrong.
Sure.
I set you up for failure.
I would like to play it again correctly, and because it was enjoyable.
Yes.
And it's basically kind of just like numbers puzzles.
It's actually the same designer that designed Smile, which is up there on the Michael Schacht.
Yeah.
That's his name. Schacht.
I wonder if that's how it's pronounced.
The other game that got sent with Fast Loss, which let's just
rip off the
saran. Whee! Is Race to Newfoundland, which is one of the games that was also on my Grail Games list. So for anybody that doesn't know, Newfoundland is a province here in Canada, and that is the only thing that I cared about this game. It's from Z-Man Games. I don't know anything about it. I assume it's a race, which I love racing games.
It's literally a race to discover Newfoundland, which is really cool and thematic for like our...
It's not Newfoundland.
Geography.
Yeah, Newfoundland. Anyways, very, very excited that they had a copy of this. They also sent us many sour gummy worms.
They did send us a big bag of Summy worms.
Summy worms, yummy worms. Another situation like Kinfire Chronicles and Tamashi, this is Age of Comics, which we did coverage on during the Kickstarter. This is the deluxe version. So they actually sent us the deluxe version as well as the regular version, which we did not bring downstairs.
This is a good time to announce we're going to do a giveaway for the base game.
Oh.
We will be doing a giveaway to our Patreon members only for this one. So we will be sending off a base version of Age of Comics.
Yes. Yeah, like Jeff mentioned, it's for Patreon only. So you do need to be a member of our Patreon at any level. At any level. But the higher the level, the more entries you get into the draw for the game, essentially. So that is what we're going to be doing. We'll post all about it in our Patreon. So if you are a Patreon member, we'll do it in the Discord chat as well, so you know what to expect. But this is a game that we really, really enjoyed like a lot, and gave us like Kanban EV kind of vibes. It's all about like publishing comic books, and yeah, it's super enjoyable. So we're very happy that we have a copy and that we can also share a copy with our community who supports us so much.
Indeed.
Two more, Jeff.
I got no more over here, so.
Okay.
Second to last, we have Apiary from Stonemaier Games. This was sent to us from Stonemaier as an advanced copy, which was super generous.
It was
super generous. And we actually recently just talked about Apiary on a snapshot video, so you can go check that out. It's beautiful production. worker placement. Plays really well with 2 players. Go check it out. And thank you to Stonemeyer for sending this along.
Last but not least, another one of my Grail games. Isn't it funny how they just all suddenly appeared? Amazing. So this was actually, we bought this or they sent it to us?
I can't remember.
I don't remember. Either somebody sent this to us or we paid them for it. One or the other, but it was one of our viewers, one of our Discord members, I believe. And this is New Salem. So this is kind of like a creepy, bluffing deduction style game. We actually did play it. Many people had identified in the comments that they thought the game was just okay. And we can confirm the game is just okay. But I still really liked it.
I enjoyed it.
I like the art.
I enjoyed it, for sure.
I think you need more
You need more people. We played it at 4. I think this is one that would
plays
play.
Up to 8.
Yeah, I think this is a good game that you're going to optimize at like 6 to 8.
Yes, I would agree. So I'm very, very happy to have it. I love the artwork.
I do think it was a gift, but I
don't remember at this point.
Remember.
Everything's a blur.
I do think it was a gift.
If it was a gift, we thank you very much, which we already would have done. But
yes.
Anyways, those are just a couple more games that we've recently added to our collection. No big deal. No big deal.
We're calling like
20.
So we've never done that before.
Yeah, they're still in our house, but the intention is for them to leave our house.
Total, though, there's probably 30 or 40 games waiting to go out.
Probably. And for anybody that's like, where are you going to put all these games? We're building an entire library in the upstairs of our house.
We already have one entire library.
One entire library, but now
we're building another.
2. Jeff's hungry.
Yeah, my stomach is.
Anyways, that is everything that we have for you all today. Now, if you're interested in buying board games, like us, like we do, like any of the many that we showed you today, you should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store. And for us, that is...
the Boardroom Game Cafe.
Oh, heck yeah, it is. Do you like snacks?
I do.
Jeff needs a snack. His stomach is growling. Where do people find snacks?
MunchPak.
Exactly. Once again, shout out to our channel sponsors, Raskellers, for these beautiful shelves and our beautiful table. Review coming soon. I'm just going to keep teasing it until it actually comes out, but there it is. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see,
please subscribe.
We hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Later days.
Holy God, now we got to put all these away.
No.
Not right now.
No.
Not right now.
No. This is insane.
Whatever do you mean?
And honestly, there might be stuff that isn't even here that should be.
There is. Yeah, there's some stuff I just looked like Dice are on X-Men. Like, there's a bunch of stuff. Anyways. Probably a snapshot.
Did I say it was sent to us?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. That you have a side? Yeah. So people can't know that you're 3D.
Just cut this.